Thank you and welcome to the show this morning. The topic this morning is As Soft as Cotton, a novel by our guest, excuse me, Judge Joyce Carter-Ball. And of course, Joyce Carter-Ball, Judge, let me welcome you to the show this morning.
Thank you, Dr. Haney.
And to tell you how delighted, Judge, we are to have you this morning.
Thank you so much.
And to talk about your first novel, and to try to do it within the context of recognizing that this is the end of Negro History Month and the beginning of Women's History Month, and to deal with it from that perspective so that we might be able to give as much information to our audience as we possibly can in reference to this first book, As Soft as Cotton. But before we do that, Judge, let's have you to give us some information about your background, your education, and some of the things that were important in terms of eventually leading you not only to write your first novel, but at the same time to be a judge in the state of Tennessee. And let's talk about it from that perspective.
Thank you, Dr. Haney. It's an honor to be here today. I'm a native Virginia, and I went to Hampton University. I majored in psychology. I got a BA in psychology. I'd always wanted to go to law school, and I was accepted after college, but I wasn't in a position to go at that particular time. But I never lost that dream. I sort of tucked that dream of going to law school away, and I knew that someday and somehow it would happen. And I'll get into that with my novel, As Soft as Cotton. But let's see, we moved here, I guess it was 1987. My husband's job brought us to Memphis, and it was then that I had the opportunity to go to law school at the University of Mississippi School of Law. And about 4 years ago, I was appointed an administrative law judge by the Secretary of State. And that's what I do, and I thoroughly enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. And so you're involved in the law, but at the same time, you're interested more than anything in being an author, and this is, as we indicated earlier, your first book. Let's talk about As Soft as Cotton, Judge. Sort of give us an overview during this this first segment, and then we'll come back later and talk about it in a much more extensive
Sure. I created 3 characters. My first character is a young slave girl, and she's born on a plantation